In the rush of starting our day, many of us skip breakfast.
Right, but experts say it's the most important meal of the day. So why exactly aren't we making time for it?
I don't know. I've been asking you that question for a while, especially where our kids are concerned. Meet registered dietitian Carrie Schneider-Miller from our area UNL Extension office.
Good to see you,
Good
Carrie.
to see you this morning.
You.
We're going to get into a lot of stuff before we talk about Hunger-Free Heartland.
Okay, Hunger-Free Heartland is an organization that came together of about, an initiative really, of about 50 different organizations that bring different expertise to the table. UNL Extension, who I am with, is part of this effort, and we're providing nutrition education. So the importance of breakfast, how to get quick, easy, nutritious, cost-effective breakfast.
Your goal for 2011 is to make sure that no child goes to school without having breakfast in our area.
Yes, it's every child has breakfast every day. So that's what we're working on.
How important is this? On a scale of 1 to 10, how important is breakfast?
Oh, he's
not only for
scaling
kids,
it. He needs a number.
Not only for kids, but for adults as well.
It's very important, the most important meal of the day. If you start your day off right with breakfast, you'll do better at work, you'll do better at school, less behavioral problems for adults and for children. You'll eat less during the day, and you'll make better food choices during the day if you start your day with breakfast.
I do misbehave often, so that could be part of the problem.
And if you do not eat breakfast, the implications that could have.
Yeah, and on nutrition, right? What's the nutritional the substance and meaning with breakfast as opposed to missing it?
Okay, well, it's just a way to get your glucose levels up. Get going in the morning. It's a way to kick off the day. And a great rule for a healthy breakfast is getting 3 different food groups in your breakfast. That's a good rule of thumb.
And you've got some of those right here. We've got what goes into a nutritious breakfast.
And what do you have over here?
We're actually going to make one.
I'm going to get out of your way. We'll switch places.
We're going to make, fruit stacked English muffins. So all you do, super easy.
Is that yogurt?
Yes, it's yogurt.
Is it just plain vanilla yogurt?
You could do plain. That would be just as great. This is better toasted if you want to do it that way. This is crushed pineapple. And you just go ahead and spread that on there. You know, a little different, right?
But it is a little different. And I prefer toasted as well. Heat it up a little bit.
Right. Toasted makes this all it's worth. It's whole grain English muffin. So if you can get whole grain breads in the morning, it's going to keep you full longer. It's going to last longer.
And because
it really does taste great, I promise.
The sweetness to it, kids are going to love it.
Yep, my kids love it. They think it's great. So
good.
Yeah,
that's a good choice.
What else do you recommend here?
Well, we have cereals here. And the guideline is that you choose a cereal with 6 or less grams of sugar per serving. So this one up here is one of those examples. Hard to find, and I have 2 little children. It's hard to find something that appeals to them that has less than 6 grams of sugar. Another one here is Frosted Mini Wheats. It has 12 grams of sugar, so it doesn't meet that guidelines, but it's full of nutrition. It has 6 grams of fiber per serving. So you got to make it work. You got to make it balance. But the guideline is 6 grams.
It's got that frosted flavor in there that kids like.
So
fiber, that's something else that's kind of hard to get into your diet if you're not looking for it. You like turkey bacon?
What
is it?
This is actually turkey sausage.
Okay.
Yeah, which turkey bacon would be a good option too.
I couldn't see the front. People at home are going, doesn't she know the difference? Yeah, I just can't see the front.
And when you mention Jimmy Dean, I don't think of
turkey.
Health.
Well, it's fine. But you know why I like to give my children this too? It's lower in fat. It's higher in sodium, so you got to balance that out. But it keeps them full longer and adults longer, that they're not snacking all morning till lunch. So getting some protein, some meat in there, some carbohydrates, and some fat. Fat is not always bad. Have to be bad.
I want to talk about these Kashi breakfast bars as well, because this is something, Mary, that you could grab on your way out the door.
Stick it in my handbag and still get something.
I generally eat breakfast in the car. In peace on the way to work.
How healthy are these Kashis?
They're very nutritious. They have whole grains. They're made with whole grains, good fiber source. You know, and I'm not against the other granola bars either. As long as children and adults are eating breakfast, that's really what matters.
That's your message. Just eat.
Just eat breakfast.
This is nice because it's lower in sugar.
Lower in
still
sugar.
Have a nice flavor.
Yep.
Because plain oatmeal is kind of but this is good.
Exactly. And my son loves that. He doesn't like his food mix. So if your children you don't like food mix, some people like berries in that. But you can put it on the side too. So
a lot of fiber in that.
Finally, what do we have here? Something prepared.
Yes, it's a non-traditional breakfast. So think out of the box. Do things like pizza, leftovers, macaroni and cheese, peanut butter, a cheese stick. So it's you think out of the box. Get something to eat for breakfast.
So is that just toast? Is it bread?
It's just whole wheat bread with peanut butter. You can eat that in the car too.
Sandwich and cheese. I could do that.
So
now you're speaking my language. And back to the point of all of these seem to be pretty quick.
Yes.
Time is another important factor for us in the mornings.
Yes, exactly. It's very easy to go. You know, you can. mornings are really rough with children. I
Yes,
understand
right.
that. Having the bowl and the spoon out and ready, simple things like that will make it easier
And when
to
you're
get
talking
breakfast
about
in
the
the morning.
fruit, you put the fruit on the English muffins over here. What type of fruit do you get? Do you use fresh fruit, or can you get fruit?
Great question.
Fruit that's frozen.
Canned.
Great question. Any way you can get them. Are we getting enough of them? No. So they're just as nutritious, fresh, frozen, canned. Just get them and give them to your children. So
Okay.
they're hard to get. So any way that you can get them.
Well, hungerfreeheartland.org is the website we were talking about for this push in 2011 to make sure all of the school kids in our area go to school with something in their bellies. And if you'd like to learn more about our area extension office, where Carrie is from, it's douglas-sarpy.unl.edu, and the number is 444-7804. We might not think extension office and think nutrition, but that's exactly what you're about,
Yep,
right?
yep, exactly.
It falls under your umbrella as a
Yep,
registered
exactly.
dietitian.
Yep.
Well, thank you so much for your
It's
time.
great information, Carrie. And yeah, and you're right. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
Great. And you're going to eat it tomorrow, right?
Yes, ma'am. I don't work. I was going to say, it's kind of a holiday tomorrow. I guess I can sleep in a little bit. Well,
Thanks for
cue the
coming.
disappointment. It's our final Mike's Macho Man Fact of the Year.
That's sarcastic. Plus,
Yep.
an inside look at the new TV movie about the real-life Craigslist killer. We'll talk with actor Billy Baldwin about his role in the film.